Welcome to my channel, Philosophy of Stoicism. She misses you. She thinks about you more than she wants to admit. But will she say it? No. Not because she doesn't care, but because her pride won't let her have. You ever had a woman suddenly become distant? She gives you mixed signals, acts like she doesn't care, but somehow you feel hello. Everyone, today, I want to share with you an important truth that every man needs to understand in order to build respect from women immediately. During my research on female psychology and the factors that drive attraction, I came across a saying that made me rethink everything she does. That's because she does, but her emotions are at war with her ego. And that is where Stoicism comes in. Today, we're diving deep into the female psyche, the silent battles between emotion and pride, and how understanding this can change the way you approach relationships. But be warned, once you know this, you can't unsee it. Please like, video, and subscribe. My channel, women are emotional creatures, but they're also incredibly strategic with their emotions. She might lie awake at night, staring at her phone, wondering what you're doing. She might even start typing a message, then delete it. Why? Because pride. The fear of being vulnerable, the fear of chasing someone who isn't chasing her back. Society has taught women that if a man truly cares, he will pursue her. And if she reaches out first, it means she's weak, desperate, if you're ready to claim your silent confidence. Hit like, subscribe, and comment. Claim my space below. Let's continue this journey together. Now, let's begin. So even if she wants to hear your voice, she'll bite her tongue instead. But here's the twist. This silence, it's not rejection. It's a test. She's waiting to see if you feel her absence, if you notice the distance, if you chase her. She wins. If you stay silent, she questions everything. Ever noticed how some women pull away only to resurface when you stop trying? That's not coincidence. That's psychology. And hey, before you start thinking, wait, so now I have to read minds too. Relax. We're getting to the solution why she won't admit she missed you. She thinks about you, maybe more than she wants to admit, but saying it out loud, that's a different story for her. Admitting she misses you feels like surrendering control. Think about it. How often do you hear women say, I don't chase? I attract. This mindset isn't just a trend. It's deeply ingrained. She believes that if she confesses her feelings first, she loses power in the relationship. She worries, what if he doesn't feel the same? What if he takes me for granted? What if he's waiting for me to break first? So instead of saying, I miss you, she plays the waiting game, the silent war in her mind. Here's what's really happening behind the scenes. She wakes up, checks her phone. No message from you, a mix of frustration. If you're ready to claim your silent confidence, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Claim my space below. Let's continue this journey together. Now, let's begin, and curiosity sets in. She wonders if you're thinking about her, if you even care. She scrolls through old messages, maybe even looks at your social media, searching for any sign that you miss her too. But she won't reach out. Not yet. Instead, she convinces herself if he truly wants me, he'll come back. But the longer the silence drags on, the more she starts to doubt. And that is when the real emotional battle begins, when distance triggers emotion. A woman's mind craves reassurance when you don't chase it, creates an emotional gap she has to fill. At first, she'll tell herself, I'm fine, I don't need him. But the longer the distance stretches, the more uncomfortable she feels. And then something happens one day out of nowhere. You get a message, maybe it's a casual hey or something completely random. Like, did you see this crazy news today? Why? Because she can't hold out forever. And if you've ever gotten that hey, stranger text after weeks of silence, congratulations, you just won the waiting game. But what should you do next? We'll get into that soon. Here's a hard truth. The woman who ignores you the most might actually be the one who likes you the most. Sounds backward, right? but it makes perfect sense when you understand the psychology behind it. For many women, admitting feelings feels like giving away power. If she confesses she misses you, she fears you might not feel the same, or worse, that you'll take her for granted. This is where the push and pull game begins. She craves connection, but refuses to be the first to break. And if she's been hurt before, her pride becomes her armor. Why she hesitates to reach out. Here's what's really happening inside her mind. If I reach out first, does that make me weak? What if he doesn't respond? What if he's talking to someone else? And the biggest fear of all, what if I matter less to him than he matters to me? Women are constantly weighing risk and reward in relationships. If she reaches out and gets ignored, it confirms her worst fear that she was never as important to you, as you were to her, that fear alone is enough to keep her silent. And if you think this only happens in romantic relationships, think again, ever had a female friend or co-worker suddenly act cold for no reason? Same principle. It's not just emotions at play, it's ego, but here's where things get really interesting. When pride becomes a wall, the more she wants to reach out, the more she resists, it becomes a battle of willpower. If you're ready to claim your silent confidence, hit like, subscribe, and comment claim my space below. Let's continue this journey together. Now let's begin, she might tell herself. I won't text him first, I'll wait. Then a day passes nothing from you. Now she's frustrated. Why hasn't he checked in? Another day goes by. She starts wondering, is he even thinking about me by now? Her emotions and her pride are at war. Her emotions say I miss him. Her pride says if he cared, he'd text first. This inner struggle is why so many women hold back. They'd rather suffer in silence than risk looking desperate. The I don't care defense mechanism. Ever heard a woman say, I don't care, only for her actions to say the complete opposite? That's because pretending not to care is easier than admitting she does. So instead of reaching out, she finds other ways to cope. She distracts herself with work friends or social media. She posts a happy selfie to prove she's unbothered. She talks about you with her friends, trying to make sense of the situation. But deep down, she's waiting for you to break first. And if you've ever seen a woman go from I don't care to blowing up your phone overnight, congratulations, you just witnessed the moment when pride lost the battle. But what happens when she realizes you're not playing the game? That's when everything shifts. So what do you do when a woman's pride won't let her admit she cares? The answer is simple. You stay centered. A stoic man doesn't react emotionally to a woman's silence. He understands that emotions are fleeting and that real power comes from staying grounded. If you let frustration or impatience take over, you lose control of the situation. But if you stay composed, that's when the dynamic shifts in your favor. How to flip the script. 1. Don't chase, hold your frame. Women respect men who don't crumble under emotional pressure. If she's pulling away, don't panic, give her space. Let her curiosity work in your favor. When she starts wondering why you're not chasing, that's when she feels your absence. 2. Be subtly indifferent. If she reaches out, respond but with calm confidence. No desperate energy, no over-eagerness. A woman values what she earns. If you make yourself too available, she won't appreciate your presence. 3. Maintain a life outside of her. The moment she sees you're still thriving, still focused on your goals, still enjoying life, she starts questioning everything. Why isn't he chasing me? Did I misjudge him? Is he moving on? And that's when she comes back. 4. When she returns, don't punish. Welcome her back smoothly. A stoic man doesn't hold grudges. If she reaches out, act as if nothing happened. No resentment, no questioning, just controlled masculinity. Why? Because when you're unfazed by her silence, she realizes she never had power over you in the first place. The ultimate truth. Women respect men. They can't control emotionally if you can handle her. Pride, her tests, and her silence without losing yourself, she'll admire you for it. And eventually, she'll be the one who can't stop thinking about you. And hey, if you've ever been in this situation and thought, man, dating feels like a game of chess, well, you're not wrong. But the good news, now you're playing with the winning strategy. So next time you sense a woman thinking about you but refusing to admit it, don't react emotionally. Stay calm, confident, and let her come to you, because she will, if you understand how to handle the game. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Philosophy of Stoicism for more real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Remember, relationships take time, care, and effort, but the rewards are worth it. When fear and caution are met with understanding and patience, they transform into trust and connection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.